Hello there. Welcome to my views and news. Some new stories for you from Ethiopia and Somalia. First, a rally in Mogadishu on a Thursday. Secondly, Hassan Sheikh has contacted two Arab leaders in the past 24 hours. Thirdly, Jawar Muhammad, Oromo politician, Vice Chairman of Oromo Federalist Congress, spoke a few hours ago about tension between Ethiopia and Somalia. What are Jawar's views? Lastly, European Union has also taken a position. We talked about international community response to the dispute between Ethiopia and Somalia. European Union spoke. We'll try to analyze the statement from the European Union. Let's start from Mogadishu, where a rally is going to be held on Thursday. Reportedly, preparations are underway. 2 days ago, Ethiopia signed an MOU with Somaliland, and after that, we saw rallies in support of the MOU in Ethiopia, in Dasi city, in Wollo. There was a rally in support of the MOU and reports of some activities in Somaliland too, in support of the MOU. Somalia rejecting the MOU sign. Why? Because Ethiopia could recognize Somaliland as a country if MOU is implemented. MOU has not been made public so far, but reportedly, according to Somaliland's president, Ethiopia will recognize Somaliland as a country in return for Ethiopian access to the sea and establishment of Ethiopian military base in Somaliland. That is why Somalia's government is reacting. We saw statements from the president, prime minister, cabinet yesterday rejecting, condemning the MOU. Now, a rally is going to be held on Thursday, reportedly. Somalia's population definitely rejecting the agreement. It's not that political elite, politicians are rejecting the MOU. Politicians from all quarters, opposition, government, all have spoken, all have rejected the MOU between Somaliland and Ethiopian government. Now it's people's turn. I think Somalia's government is trying to involve people, that people should protest, so that pressure could be built upon Ethiopia and Somaliland. But so far, criticism is against Ethiopian government, not against Somaliland. Very surprising for me, by the way. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll update you if there is a rally or not, how big the rally is going to be. We'll see tomorrow in Mogadishu, main city. Al-Shabaab has also rejected the MOU between Somaliland and Ethiopia. Tensions rising. Secondly, Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, has contacted two Arab leaders in the past 24 hours after he spoke yesterday. He said not an inch of Somalia can be signed away by anyone. This is final. He accused Meles Zenawi of interfering in Ethiopia in the past, and now Abiy, according to him, Abiy's intervention could give an opportunity to Al-Shabaab to regroup. Serious allegations. Hassan Sheikh contacted two Arab leaders in the past 24 hours. Firstly, he contacted Al-Sisi, Egyptian president. Egypt is building a military base in Somalia. Hassan Sheikh and Sisi are on good terms. And Sisi's government has threatened Ethiopia recently after Ethiopia, Egypt, Sudan talks overgird the dam collapsed in Addis Ababa. So you can see the regional configuration here. Egypt on the side of Somalia. The two discussed this new tension between Ethiopia and Somalia, but no statement from Egyptian government so far. Secondly, Hassan Sheikh contacted Amir of Qatar, Qatari leader. Qatar and Turkey are close allies. Turkey has a military base in Somalia. Turkey on good terms with Ethiopia as well. Hassan Sheikh wants to get support from Arab countries, from Arab League, from OIC, from UN Security Council, from African Union. In its statement, Somalia's government yesterday asked UN Security Council and African Union to call an emergency meeting, and it asked AU Arab League, OIC, UN Security Council to stand with Somalia. Let's see what happens. So far, it seems that Hassan Sheikh's government will try to create a regional alliance, international alliance against Ethiopian government to prevent a likely signing of a deal between Ethiopia and Somaliland. Thirdly, was Jawar Muhammad Oromo, politician, has spoken about the Ethiopia Somalia tension. Jawar has a good following in Ethiopia. A few days ago, he was interviewed while he was in Kenya. I think so far the interview has been watched by more than 1 million people on YouTube. He's popular. People want to listen to him. Though so far he has not given a roadmap about how to resolve the conflicts in Ethiopia. He just analyzed the conflicts and proposed a solution to, but he does not want to be part of any solution, it seems. Jawar indirectly criticized Ethiopian government's approach when it comes to gaining access to the Red Sea. He said that economic and security considerations of Ethiopia, indicate that Ethiopia needs access to the sea. But this access should only come through dialogue, through negotiation, through trust building, not through opportunism. There is no interest Ethiopia can advance at Somali's expense, almost quote unquote. There is no interest Ethiopia can advance at Somali's expense and vice versa. And lastly, he said that our security and economic opportunities are too interdependent. Means that Ethiopia by force should not try to gain access to the sea. Talks should be held. Somalia should be taken on board. This is the way forward. So Jawar has taken a position. He seems to be rejecting government's approach of signing an MOU with Somaliland without taking Somalia on board. Does Somalia want to be on board? Is it ready to give access to its ports to Ethiopia or not? This is also a very important question. If Somalia and Eritrea have joined hands and they have decided that Ethiopia should not gain access to the Red Sea, what will Ethiopia do? Does Ethiopia have any options available? This is also a very important question. Did Eritrea, Somalia show any flexibility for talks when a few weeks ago PM Abiy spoke and called for access to the Red Sea? The two issued very strong statements, and I remember a Somalia's minister was heard saying that, and he criticized the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. He used very strong language against Ethiopian Prime Minister. So maybe PM Abiy was offended and he decided to sign an MOU with Somaliland to teach Somalia a lesson. Let's see. We don't know if the MOU will convert into a deal or not, but so far it has created regional shockwaves. And Jawar seems to be disagreeing with Abiy's approach of bilateral MOU with Somaliland without taking Somalia on board. Lastly, we was international community responding. We were waiting for statements from African Union, EU, US. I have not seen any statement from African Union so far. No statement from US too, but one statement from European Union. European Union is calling for respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity. The statement issued by the European Union says that it wants to remind the importance of respect for unity of Federal Republic of Somalia. The UN Charter and African Union Charter guarantee the unity, the respect for Somalia's territorial integrity and sovereignty. So EU seems to be disagreeing with Ethiopian approach so far. By the way, neither EU nor other players are against Ethiopian military base establishment in Somaliland or Ethiopian access to the Red Sea. Problem is that what is Ethiopia going to give in return? Ethiopia is going to recognize Somaliland as a country. This is the main problem. That is why these terms are being used: respect for sovereignty, territorial integrity. If Ethiopia recognized Somaliland, it could open Pandora's box. Other countries could follow too. And so far, no one has recognized Somaliland as a country. Ethiopia has not officially confirmed so far that it is going to recognize Somaliland. But Musi Abdi was heard saying that it is part of the deal. Ethiopia so far has not said any word about recognition of Somaliland or not. So, coming 1 month, very crucial. What will Ethiopia do? EU seems to be disagreeing with Ethiopian approach of gaining access to the sea in return for recognition of Somaliland. By the way, EU, US, other players opposed building of GER 2. They did not give any financial support. IMF, World Bank, no one supported Ethiopia. There was a global alliance against Ethiopia. Despite being under pressure, against all the odds, Ethiopia managed to construct GERD. Another challenge for Ethiopia: can it sign the deal with Somaliland in 1 month, or will it come under pressure and postpone the deal? That remains to be seen. I think Somalia is reacting very strongly. It is mobilizing international community. So hard times ahead for Ethiopian government, Ethiopian PM. This 1 month is very crucial. Deal will be signed in 1 month according to Ethiopian and Somali lands officials. Thank you for watching.